Hey everyone, we are back again for another Dokkan Battle video. Happy 7-year anniversary. So, 7-year units, details are out, so I thought I'd discuss my thoughts on what I think of them. Newsflash, they're absolutely beyond broken, right? They're utterly ridiculous. Um, yeah, I've been kind of mesmerized by their animations for like the last 2 hours basically. But here now at, as you can see, half 6 in the morning, but you know, I'll just talk about these units, give my thoughts, and then I will just leave it be. You've seen their animations, I'm sure. They're all over Twitter and YouTube, so I won't show them here, but you know what they are. They are incredible. But yeah, we'll start with the Super Saiyan 4s. Physical, which I think is a good choice, because physical, I feel, needed help. Although on JP, it's gotten a lot of good units, but you know, I think physical and tech were the two weakest types I felt were physical and tech, and turns out these are the two anniversary typings, so good job me, I guess, for guessing it. But anyways, let's discuss the physical Super Saiyan 4s. So they lead Fused Warriors, which is actually the category I decided to go with in my concept video, which is pretty cool, or GT Heroes, which is, again, not the biggest category, but Fused Warriors is quite good. This as a combo, I think, is really, really good, right? And that's full 3 key 170. But here's the thing with the leader skills. Sorry, my brain is not fully here. Additional HP attack and even 30% to Kamehameha. So if you're on Fused Warriors and Kamehameha, you get this additional boost. You get the 170 plus this extra 30. Or if you're on GT Heroes and Kamehameha, again, you get the 30% extra. So this is like the new addition to categories, and this is ridiculous, right? Because that means someone like their own, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is getting 170 from the leader skill, that's 340, plus an extra 30 because he's on Kamehameha, which means he's getting extra 60%, so technically they're getting 400% from leader skills, instead of like the usual 340, which means stats just go absolutely mental, right? Like, utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. So these are the two best leaders in the game, by the way. Probably just because of this. Because if you're on like both of these, like GT Heroes and Kamehameha or Fused Warriors and Kamehameha, you're getting your stats are just inflated, right? So someone like STR Vegeta, right, who a lot of people are actually pushing, like we're pushing tentatively, that he was maybe number 1, maybe number 2, 3 units in the game before these two, right? Now has a better case because he can get like 400%, for example. So you know. Anyways, we'll move on here. So 12 key super attack, stacked attack and defense. Obviously, very good for long events. Obviously, like don't need to go on too much about that. Same with 18 keys. They're stacking on 2, so again, additional, quite good for them. But yeah, so first of all, we have new entrances. It's like Ultras and Legends, if anyone plays Dragon Ball Legends, right? Ultra characters have like little animation that plays when they enter the battlefield. Same thing here. So when they're on rotation for the first time, you'll play a little animation, them like appearing together, which is pretty cool. I'm a big fan. More animations, always here for it. And they're voiced, which is great, obviously. So here's the thing. They guard against all attacks from the first turn it's appearing. So basically, the way this works is on turn 1, their first turn, they are guarding. After turn 1, they no longer guard. That's fine, right? I like this because it makes them just better defensively turn 1 before they get the defense stacking. Because eventually, these stacks are gonna overtake what guard would be able to do anyway. Eventually, right? But, you know, this is nice. So they get an additional 77% attack and defense and an extra key per key sphere obtained for the first 7 turns. So this is big. Again, this means they start out really strong. They have an addition, or not an addition, they have 120% attack and defense. This is just baseline. And then they get extra key when key is raised, and every key is raised with key sphere. So again, they get double key basically per key sphere. And they get a 7% crit chance per rainbow key sphere, which is, you know, pretty good. How often you'll get that? Well, you know, you see. And then they also launch an additional key, guaranteed additional super attack when key is 20 or more, which would be very easy with this and then this. So again, you'll see this a lot, unless you get really shafted with key spheres, right? You will see that often. And then they're also super effective against all types if their key is 24. Same as like LR Turles, for example. So basically, if you get them 24k, this is the way it works. They do an 18k, which is stacking attack and defense. This is also super effective against all types. And because your Q is over 20, they do a guaranteed additional super attack, which is a 12k, which is also super effective against all types, and they're stacking on that as well. It's ridiculous, right? They're utterly stupid. Okay. Comes to categories. They have Power to Surpass Super Saiyan, which is a new category. Fusion. Shadow Dragon Saga Pure Saiyan, Joint Forces, Kamehameha, Last Resort or Final Trump card, same category. Great A Power, GT Heroes Time Limit Accelerated Battle and Fate Induced Battle, or Battle of Fate. Ridiculous. Their link set is the generic Super Saiyan 4 link set. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Saiyan Roar actually. Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. The only issue I have with the link set is they don't have Prepared for Battle. I don't think it's a big deal anyway, because again, all the key they're getting. Like for them, it won't hurt them, but it might hurt like a potential link partner. Although you're probably running the with Super Saiyan 4 anyway, so it's not gonna be a big deal. I don't feel. Anyways, on to Gogeta, right? Because everyone wants to know about Gogeta. Condition to fuse, because people were worried like maybe it's hard to get to Gogeta. It's not. It's literally just turn 4 and that's it. So nice. Okay. So when you become Gogeta, I did see that the translation for this is actually incorrect. It's actually a 50% raise, so it's greatly raised attack and defense for one turn on 12 key, which is big. Yeah, because again, they are stacking. Keep in mind, so yeah, once you all these stats carry over when you become Super Saiyan 4. So yeah, absolutely nuts. Then on 80 key, he does a massively raised attack and defense for one turn, which is utterly stupid because that's 100% defense raise. Again, on top of stacking. So again, the Gogeta can come out the gates like 300k defense, and then you're massively raising it. So he's gonna have 600k defense. Like, okay, I'm like, alright. And then they introduced a new mechanic for super attack effects, which is nullifying enemies' actions for one turn. And this has been weird, right? Because I've been watching some videos on this. I thought, you know, do my research, right? The way this seems to work is it's like basically a stun, right? It's basically their attack's nullified, or a ghost usher. But it seems to only be for one attack. Like, they've been testing it out, even though it says one turn, and it's been translated by like a bunch of people as for one turn. But it seems to only nullify one, like the next attack, in like the next incoming attack. But the attack after that won't be nullified, so they'll just do it anyway. So I'm not sure if it was some form of mistranslation or it's like an in-game glitch. I'm not too sure. It's a bit bizarre, right? But that's what it does anyway. It's basically goes with one individual attack rather than the turn, even though it says that. But maybe that'll change in time. Maybe it's a translation thing. Maybe it's a glitch of some kind. I'm not too sure. Sorry, just grab a sip of water. And we'll keep going here. So Gogeta's passive. 177% attack and defense. Start turn. Big numbers. Gets 2 key whenever key is raised with key spheres. So, you know, he gets basically triple key for key sphere, which is kind of crazy. He gets 7% crit and 7% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere. Like, I feel like this, like, is basically pointless. Because Gogeta's stats are going to be so ridiculously high, like, it's not going to matter. Right? Like, it just doesn't matter, but sure, give Gogeta damage reduction on top of his, like, basically infinity defensive stat, right? Like, that's basically what that is. You know, cool, right? Anyways, because he's just Gogeta, he's super effective against all types, obviously. He does have a 30% chance to crit, which is, again, fine. Not anything crazy, but it's nice to have. It's not like a counter unit. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We'll get there. He does have a 50% chance to just launch an additional super, which, again, is super effective against all types. And then, again, mastery raising into a greatly raise. So, yeah, big damage, plus super effective against all types. And then, here we go. So, he has a high chance to counter enemy super attacks. This is a nullify and counter, by the way, not a dodge and counter, which I do believe means he can do it against, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta's Final Flash. So he nullifies it, means does 0, and then he counters. And the animation for that is the bluff Kamehameha, if you haven't seen it. And it's great. I love it. Anyways. His link set actually doesn't change, right? So he doesn't actually gain, like, Fused Fighter or Over the Flash. He just keeps the same link set, which means this is the first Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that actually gets to have Saiyan Roar, which is just excellent. Love that. Right? His active skill is an attack, and it is the ultimate Big Bang Kamehameha, and it's causes ultimate damage and attacks become a crit for the turn. So it's a big attack, you know, like the Blue Fusion's active skill or Namek Goten Full Power Freeze's active skill. Basically, it's that. but it also, if the enemy somehow fucking survives this, which, sorry, I'm swearing, but I'm tired and I'm just like ecstatic about these units. If the enemy somehow survives that, all attacks for this turn become a crit, which means this and this, because of this, it's just, they're all crits. Again, this Gogeta could triple super and it raises defense by an attack by 200%, because 100% here, then 50% here, and then 50% again, and they're all crits. Okay, yeah, it's just, it's ridiculous. Well, like, I don't even know what to tell you, right? The active condition is when HP is 50%, when your HP is 50%, or when there's an enemy whose HP, a single enemy whose HP is 50% or lower. So basically, if your HP is low or the enemy's HP is low, you can just blow them away. So that's just, I think that's a very good condition, personally. And now we move on to the Tech Super Saiyan Gods. Super Tech, I feel like is a fuck. Sorry, I feel like Super Saiyan, Super Tech is a mess. Like it's a disaster. It's all over the place. But now they have this. They have this unit, so it kind of helps. Anyway, they introduced a new character, Power to Surpass Super Saiyan, and they're the new movie Heroes lead. I'm so happy that they're the new movie Heroes lead. Super happy. I do have like a slight issue, but I'll explain that in a second. Anyways, Power to Surpass Super Saiyan is basically any Saiyan transformation that is above the level of Super Saiyan 1. So like Super Vegeta would count on this, because Super Vegeta is like Super Saiyan Grade 2, I believe. And then you have like Evolution Blue Vegeta counts. Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. I know I've seen Rose on the category as well, so I think Rose counts for this. It's very good. And you have that plus movie heroes. And then they also get the Kamehameha boost, so kind of ridiculous. Not gonna lie. Their 12 key stacks attack and defense, and their 18 key also stacks attack and defense. It's the same effect as the Super Saiyan 4s, right? So very, very good. They also have an entrance. The animation will play once this character appears. They also have the guard for turn 1, same as Super Saiyan 4s. It's the same mechanic here, attack and defense 77% to key +1 per key sphere. And then for the first 7 turns, and 120%, and they get crit chance as well. So basically it's the exact same. Like this part is the exact same as the Super Saiyan 4s. Actually, all of this is the same. So it's this, right? Never mind. They basically have the exact same passive. My bad. The link set is Super Saiyan. It's Warrior Gods, it's Kamehameha, it's Prepared for Battle, it's Fierce Battle, it's Legendary Power. I think that's the entire link set. I might miss a link there. I don't actually have it in front of me, but I know it's just I think they might have Godly Power as well. My only issue is I really wish this unit had Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle, because if it did, they'd link up well with like all moving hero units basically, because there's a lot of like Pycon, for example, is like Shocking Speed unit, right? And stuff like that. It just would have been nice if they had Shocking Speed as well as Prepared for Battle, but it's not a huge deal. Like again, this unit won't struggle for Gig, but it might hurt a unit around them, is all. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, the categories: past Super Saiyan, Fusion, Relevant Gods, Pure Saiyan, Transformation Boost, Joint Forces, Moving Heroes, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Time Limit, Mastered Evolution. Yeah, it's a lot of categories. Also, I hope they change the name Power to Surpass Super Saiyan. I don't really like the name for that category, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Their active skill condition to go blue is the exact same as the Fusion for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's a turn 4 active skill, and then boom, we're good. So, once they go Super Saiyan Blue, they also greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. It's the same as Gogeta's, and then massively raise attack and defense, and also nullifies enemies' actions for 1 turn. So again, same Super Tech effect as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Passive, 177% attack and defense. Extra key whenever key is raised with key spheres. Chance to perform crit and damage reduction. Actually, I believe this was actually translated as dodge. I believe the rest translated this is not damage reduction, but dodge. They gain 7% dodge chance per round with key sphere and crit chance. The crit chance is the same as Gogeta's, but it's dodge instead of damage reduction. Gogeta gets damage reduction, the blues get dodge. Keep going here. All attacks are super effective against all types when key is 16 or more, which it basically always will be. Because again, if you get like 2 key spheres, because of again this mechanic right here, they're always going to hit like 18k. So basically your attacks are always going to be super effective against all types. To immediate chance to crit, like Gogeta, they also launch an additional super attack. Gogeta is just a 50% chance to launch an additional super. Theirs have to be a 20k, which I don't think will matter anyway. But because again, how easy they get K. They also have a medium chance to crit and have a medium chance to dodge as well, which is pretty good. They're very good. I don't really like medium chance to dodge that much. Like, it's fine, but like, you know, I do think Gogeta's. I think Gogeta's probably outright better than the Super Saiyan Blues. I think it kind of feels that way to me. Like, dodge is cool, but Super Saiyan counter I think is a little bit better. Nullification and counter, I mean. Like, I don't know. I feel like Gogeta is a little bit better. Not like by like a long shot better. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, if you think the Blues are better than the Super Saiyan 4s, then you're an idiot. Like, no, I could see it, especially because they have like prepare for battle, which is definitely the more common key link over like shocking speed, for example, which the Super Saiyan 4s have. They don't have prepare for battle, but you know, it is what it is. When they go blue, they also have an active, which is fusion. They actually become Gogeta Blue. It's an attack, and again, it's the same condition and effect as well. So yeah, I don't think we have the other two. Okay, we don't. We don't have Broly or Sin Shenron here, but that's fine, right? They're the banner units, by the way. I just thought I'd do these two. So yeah, physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the Super Saiyan Blues. Not sure what the Dokkan community is going to come up with the names. The Blue Burrows, the Tech Blue Burrows, I don't know, something like that probably. Something terrible. I'm just going to go with Tech Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, right? But yeah, that is the new LRs. How good are they? Utterly ridiculous. Utterly stupid. Like, they honestly, like, this kit might not seem like the most ridiculous. Like, it is, right? But if you, for some reason, you're like, it's not that good. Like, it is that good. But again, if you don't think so, see them in game. Wait till you see them in game. They actually, like, work as like a fan-made unit. Like, that's how ridiculous they are. And I think a large portion of that is actually down to the leader skill because of this. Like, this is just ridiculous. So I think because of this, these units look even more stupid. But yeah, like, this kit's ridiculous, but again, the leader skill buff just makes them more ridiculous somehow. But yeah, that is the new 7-year LRs. Utterly busted, utterly like ridiculous. I can't wait for them to come to global in like on like July 7th, 8th, that time period. But yeah, I am going to leave it here and go to bed because I'm very tired. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you are like a JP player, good luck. Have fun summoning. I'm gonna be here saving my stones or summoning onto tech androids. Probably both. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.